Breaking news, a big trade for the Dallas Cowboys. Today, the Cowboys are expected to finalize a trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers to add wide receiver George Pickens to the Cowboys roster. Our Bill Jones joins us now live via the phone from the Star in Frisco. And Bill, this is a really big deal for the Cowboys. Give us some details on the trade.
Well, yes, they acquire a Steelers wide receiver in George Pickens in exchange for a third-round draft pick next year, plus a 2027 fifth-rounder. The Cowboys also receive Pittsburgh's 2027 sixth-round selection. So it's a rather steep price to pay for a wide receiver, and yet it fills a huge need for the Cowboys because they had lost Brandon Cooks in free agency to the New Orleans Saints. A lot of people were surprised when they didn't select a wide receiver in the draft. This trade has been in the works for several weeks, though, and the Cowboys are happy to get George Pickens, who is going into his contract year, Karen.
You know, of course, when we think about stellar wide receivers for the Cowboys, we think CeeDee Lamb. Is this going to benefit CeeDee?
Yes, I think for sure, and it's kind of the style of play that Pickens plays will benefit CeeDee as much. CeeDee is the type wide receiver you can move around, play in the slot and different facets of the offense. Pickens is an outside receiver, and he can stretch the field. He averages a healthy 16 yards a catch in his career. One of the interesting elements of this trade, though, is he is going into his contract year. And it's going to be interesting if the Cowboys sign him to a long-term contract. As we all know, they've also got that Micah Parsons deal looming there that Jerry Jones has to figure out a way to sign him. So is this going to be a one-year fix, or will George Pickens be here long-term? That's a key question that has to be answered over the course of the next season.
All right. Are there any other concerns, do you think, in terms of this move?
Well, Pickens has a reputation. He's sort of a mercurial personality. He's been criticized for his efforts on run plays in his time in Pittsburgh. So it's going to be interesting what kind of behavior that George Pickens is on when he comes here, and how he mixes with the Cowboys locker room. And that Cowboys, the culture in the locker room is something that's very important to the new coach, Brian Schottenheimer. And so that's something to monitor as he joins the team, just how he fits into this locker room.
Well, I know that Cowboys fans everywhere are hoping that this does work out well for them because, as you mentioned, I mean, it was a wide receiver that people were looking for in the draft. So hopefully this will be a good move for the Cowboys, and we'll just be watching and waiting in the coming weeks and months. Bill, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You bet.
And we do want to invite you to stay with CBS News Texas. We are the official station of the Dallas Cowboys, and we will be watching this, as you might imagine. We'll be watching it very closely.